What is up, guys? It is James and I am back with another video. Today I stuck to my rules, followed my trading plan, which caused me to miss out on $6,000. I missed out on 2 trades because I stuck to my rules. And if I had broken my rules, I probably would have banked on these trades, or I would have banked on these trades, but we live and we learn from these mistakes, and after today, it has caused me to change my trading plan and adjust my rules so that I don't miss out on these type of trades today. If you guys didn't know, my last loss, one of my last losses was a mid-entry candle entry, and I entered middle of the candle before it closed, and I ended up losing on it. After that loss, I told myself I'm not going to enter until the candle closes. And ever since that, I've missed out on multiple trades where I need to enter mid-cancel before the enter closes, and I've always missed out on those trades. So after today, and after missing those other trades, I'm going to change my trading plan, and I'm going to start entering middle candle when the time is right. And today I kind of just want to do a little market recap on what happened and how you could have caught these trades and how I could have caught these trades. So I hope you guys learn from me and my mistakes, and going forward, let's hopefully catch these trades. So yeah, let's go to the charts now. All right, what's up, guys? So here we are on the charts. We have NQ, and yeah, I kind of just want to go over what I saw for today. So let's go into bar replay mode. And then let's see. Right here. Oops. Okay, cool. So let's go to market open. Kind of show you what my pre-analysis was. Okay, so going into market open, I was looking at market structure, and if you go into the 4-hour time frame, you can see we're respecting bearish gaps. So we have this bearish 4-hour gap that got respected right here, and then it pushed down, took out some liquidity right here, or no, actually took out liquidity, pushed up, and then we're respecting this 4-hour gap. So then come down to the 1-hour time frame right here, scale in. You can see that we are also rejecting off of this 1-hour gap right here. Mark that out for you guys. So we have this 1-hour gap right here that we're respecting. And then if you come down, if you look, I'm already thinking we're in bearish market structure, so I'm looking for bearish targets at market open. So we had this London low that's not taken out, and then we have this previous day low right here that hasn't gotten taken out. So those were my 2 targets going into the day. And if you look, going down to the 15-minute, let me scroll a couple, let me go down to 5-minute actually. So let me go to market open, 6:10. Okay, 6:25. So if you look, we're pretty close to our targets. We're about 28 points away from London lows, and then 43 points away from our previous day low right here. So I'm expecting these to get taken pretty quickly right off market open. So right at 6:30 when market open, we're actually in this 15-minute gap right here, as you can see. This 15-minute gap that I marked out. So I was expecting this to hold and deliver us to our draw on liquidities right here and right here. So I was going to go ahead and monitor it, and if you scale down to the 1-minute chart, Is this 6:30? Yeah, so right at 6:30 open, we make this big rejection candle right here, and I don't like taking trades right off the first candle just because we're super volatile in the first few minutes of market open. So this could very well wick back up or go all the way back up here, and then we target these highs right here. So I didn't want to take a trade off of just this candle alone, just because it wasn't confirmed that we're planning on going lower yet. So I want to wait a little, and this is where entering mid candle is important, because as you can see, I'm about to enter my next go one candle ahead, and we displace heavily. So yeah, the ideal entry would to be like right here, stops above this wick right here, and then target London lows right here, and then all the way down to right here, which is the main draw on liquidity for the day. So as you can see, it gets literally taken out, and we keep displacing. It literally gets taken out in 2 candles. But the reason I didn't enter is because I told myself, I was basically I was watching this candle go down, and I wanted to enter, but I was trying to be disciplined to my trading plan and telling myself I am not going to enter until there's a full candle closure. But as you can see, the full candle closure entered all the way down here, and that rate took out London lows, and it was about to take out my previous day lows target right here. So entering right here would have been chopped. The risk reward wouldn't have been worth it, and the only ideal entry would have been up here mid candle. And yeah, we missed out on that, but I stuck to my plan. But after this trade, I'm changing it to where I can enter mid candle now, because I've missed out on too many trades where mid entry candles are where I need to enter. So the one way I can recognize when entering mid candle is when the draw on liquidity is confirmed. So I knew these draw on liquidities were going to get taken. There's no way these draw on liquidities were going to not get taken. So this 15-minute gap is a pretty strong PE rate to be held, and there's nothing really stopping us from going down to these draw on liquidities right here. So when you see it displacing heavily towards a draw on liquidity and there's nothing really stopping us, that's when you want to enter mid candle. So I learned that today, and then after that I was kind of ready to get off, or I was kind of ready, making sure I didn't take any FOMO trades, because I am in a group and some people took these trades and they caught a W off of it. And last time I saw some people catch W's, I did FOMO into a trade that wasn't really there. So I made sure to recognize that I didn't FOMO into any other trade, just trying to get a W off of missing this trade right here. So I stayed on the charts a little bit longer, see if there was any other setups. And so if we play through some candles, there actually was a setup, and we kept on displacing lower. So I was trying to look for any other targets. So if we were to go to the 4-hour chart, I was trying to see if there's any targets lower. And the only really target I saw were these lows right here. So these were pretty far. So I need to see heavier displacement towards it. So if you mark out these lows right here on the 4-hour chart, and then you come back to the 1-minute chart. Let's see. So we kept on displacing. So we were about, let's see, 42 points away from it. So that was a target that we could hit if we got more displacement towards it. So I was monitoring that, and if you see, we start rejecting, and we actually reject pretty hard, but there was a pretty good draw that was just created. Actually, we actually created equal lows on right here. Let me mark that out. Equal lows, and equal lows are A+ draw on liquidities that you want to target, because just equal lows on NQ are more than likely going to get swept. So there was no way this was going to not get taken out. So we started retracing, and I want to target this low right here. So as we're retracing, I'm monitoring this 5-hour or the 5-minute chart right here, and I'm still monitoring it. So in about 2 minutes, we're planning on opening a 5-minute gap. So I'm just monitoring this chart, and we start rejecting. So we're in this 1-minute gap right here, and I knew not to enter off of just this right here, being in this 5-minute gap, just because we can retrace higher. If you look at the 5-minute chart, we just created a 5-minute gap right here that can get tapped into. So we were in this 5-minute gap right here. So I knew there's a good chance that we can, if I were to enter off here and had my stops right here and target down here, I knew there was a good chance that we come up here, sweep, tap into this 5-minute gap, and then go lower. So I held off of that entry right there, and as you can see, that is exactly what happened. So you avoid that loss right there. And then this is actually, we have ES right here, and I'm watching this, and as you can see, we're displacing higher. So we go deeper into this 5-minute gap right here, and as you can see on ES, if you take a look right here, we have this market open high right here that we have, that ES is about to take. So we're actually, I'm monitoring that, and you can see that we take out this high right here on ES, and then we eject off of it, and we don't do that on NQ. So we actually create a bearish SMT right here. So I noticed that right here. As you can see, we make an SMT with NQ right here, and ES, take out this high on ES, don't on NQ, start rejecting off of it. So I'm monitoring this right here, and I'm thinking, okay, we could start going lower right now. So I want to see some heavy rejection off of it. I want to see like a strong displacement candle down. So pass forward another candle. This wasn't quite enough for me to enter up, because I don't know if this SMT is going to hold or not. I don't know if we want to go higher. So I want to see like a stronger candle, something like that would close like down here, and invalidating this 1-minute gap, causing an inverse fair value gap. Stops right here. This is an ideal close that I want to see. So I want to wait for a next candle, and that's exactly what I did. And as you can see, we displace heavily again. And after this, entering down here was cooked, because the RR wouldn't have been there. So this is another mid-entry candle closure that I missed out on. And yeah, I would have to enter right here and enter mid candle, and this would have been a 1.4 RR trade, which is good. And yeah, missed out on this trade again, just because I stuck to my rules, and I told myself that I'm not going to enter mid candle, just because that was my trading plan. But after today, I missed out on 2 trades. Grants me, it would have been a $6,000 day, because I have 3 funded accounts, and I would have made $2,000 on each off of these trades, and that would have been $6,000 total across all 3 accounts. So after today, I'm changing my trading plan, and now I know when to enter mid candle, and that's when the draw on liquidity is clear to us, and we're displacing heavily towards it. And the only time to not take a mid entry candle is when the draw on liquidity is not clear and you're kind of just ranging. I look back at my last trade when I did take a mid-entry candle, and I noticed that we were ranging when I took it, and the draw on liquidity wasn't clear, so that is why I lost when I took that mid-entry candle. So yeah, as you can see, move forward, and we hit TP right here, and I think we keep going lower. So yeah, we keep displacing lower actually. So yeah, missed out on those trades right here. Going forward, I won't be afraid to take mid-entry candles. I probably did hesitate too, just because I am in drawdown. If you don't know, I am in drawdown on my account. I have $670 left in drawdown until I blow my account, so that is probably why I hesitate too, just because I want the absolute best A+ setup. But both these setups right here are A+ to me. The draw on liquidity is just clear, and we're just displacing heavily towards it. So yeah, I am in drawdown, but these two trades could have netted me and brought me back out of drawdown and made me a lot more out of drawdown. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. That is just a little market recap for the day. 2 A+ setups that I missed out on, but we learn from it, and don't be scared to execute your trade if the higher time frames are clear and if you know where the draw is. Because after today, I learned that the entry is not as important as the draw is, because if you know where price wants to go, the entry shouldn't matter as much, because if you know where price is going to go, then that is where price is drawn to. So more than likely your trade is going to hit if you have the correct draw on liquidity. And yeah, just learn from my mistakes. That is all I have for today, a little market recap. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, like the video, and yeah, I'm just kind of documenting. If you haven't already subscribed, I'm just documenting my journey to becoming a profitable day trader. I'm learning as I'm going, but I know I'm going to get my first payout soon, and I know it's bound to happen. Just got to stay patient with the journey. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.